Baonin como tu da. What is good, my people? Today we are reacting to Token. Not supposed to be here. The official music video. The last song I listened to was my first song. I listened to Token was No Service, and man, like that song was amazing. Writing was insane. Like the flips on again No Service was insane. Like the whole everything about that song from like a structural and like technical standpoint of of being a lyricist, a hip hop artist. Like he had the formula like down packed, man. Like he man, listen, I don't know what to expect, but it better be better than No Service or as good. You know what I mean? If it's worse than that, then I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. You feel me? But before we find out what Token's on today, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, like button, notification bell. If you need a reaction question, let me know down in those comments below. And without further ado, let's get into this reaction, my people. Dale.
Never too different. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived a sheltered life, they still chose to respect me. I was timid, they were braver. I was spit, but they were better. Talking about much realer things, dead friends and gang pressure. I would just rap about rapping, but they still were never haters. Hugging my mom when they met her, told her son's gonna be major. My dad wasn't the bravest, so I looked up to those dudes as real men, my motivation. We're more talented than me, they set the bar that I was chasing. Fast forward, I'm the only one who made it. Now I'm not supposed to be here.
That was his opener? Oh my, that was his opening verse, my people. Like, I already got goosebumps, man. I got the chills from like listening to that. Like, and that was the opening verse, my people. Like, man, I'm a little late to Token apparently because man is a lyricist, my people. And it's funny how he's said that he was just rapping in the ciphers where the people around him was just like rapping about like real life things. You know what I mean? Like, and to see where he's at right now, rapping about real life things, you just need to sometimes experience life, man. Not everybody has the same starting point, right? We all have the same end, of course, but we don't have the same starting point. Because this right here is heavy, man. Like the people he's rapping about, he's the only one that made it, but like they're the people that kind of inspired him to do what he's doing now, right? And the way that he's doing it now, like, bruh, man, that's just heavy, man. That's just heavy. That's why, like, it's very important, no matter what age you are, surround yourself around people that, like, I don't want to say to say that they're good people is very cliche, but surround yourself around people that are like-minded, right? That are the people that you want to be, essentially, right? I'm not gonna say surround yourself around people that are doing bad things because, like, because then you're gonna want to be like them and do bad things. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, like, surround yourself around people that's doing positive things, right? That's like, uplifting themselves and wanting to uplift you the same way these guys want to uplift Token. They didn't judge him for where he came from or who he was. You know what I mean? Like, just let him be him. And like, listen, that's what you need in your life. If you don't have that in your life, find it. Like, you don't need a whole squad of people. You just need one or two people, and like, you can take over the world, man. Like, you can literally topple a country with just one person by your side. Like, you can literally topple a country. Like, that one person is another person, and it just spirals after that, my people. Like, I wish I had my soundboard ready because I'll be dropping these bombs for Token, man. Dropping these bombs. Soundboard is it's not working right now, unfortunately, though.
My neighbors drive a Tesla, young daughter in the backseat. Get mad when I whip fast down the cold and sag happy. My other neighbors are an older couple, maybe 60s. Probably worked their whole life to get that house and drive that Bentley. 4 levels, big door, long tall stairs. On the other side, there's a crib like theirs. 3 young kids, early 20s, no parents. Every Friday night, 8 other cars are next to theirs. And I wonder what they think. Do they even know there's just that one kid paying for it? The 2 others are his bros, getting used to a lifestyle they may never reach alone. They think that I'm doing them a favor, but I don't know What happens when I wanna move or wanna be alone? Am I selfish? Do I trick my friends with life that ain't their own? 5-star meals, cleaning ladies are their norm. I love my fucking dogs, I'd do anything for them. I wanna take them with me everywhere, that's what I do it for. But all they gon' resent me if one day I cannot do it no more. Feel like I'm tricking fate and all these blessings might disguise a spoiled kid with homies. I gotta remind that we not supposed to be here.
Oh. Did you hear what he just said? Did you listen? Oh, my people, did you hear what he just said? Man's dropping wisdom, my people. He's dropping wisdom, my people, right? Oh my goodness, man. Listen. Reminding people, listen, if you that Tagalog friend or friends, right? Like, he's trying to tell you. He's trying to tell you, like, get it together, because there could be a day where he can't, you know what I mean, provide the lifestyle that you want, like these popping bottles in the club, like you the entourage, like there there might be a day where all that goes away. So you need to elevate yourself. Don't rest off the laurels of your friend that's being successful, man. Like, you need to be successful yourself. They're putting you in the position, right, in the rooms to be successful. Like, utilize it, because like if he falls, you fall. And it shouldn't be like that. It's if he falls, you should have him, right? Because you have it yourself. That's the way it should be. Not not the other way. Like, you feel me? Like, man. Oh, token, man. Like, bro, this is fire, man. Like, this is fire.
All these blessings might disguise a spoiled kid with homies. I gotta remind that we not supposed to be here.
Instrumental too, man. It's doing things, man. It's doing things.
It could be just coincidence or maybe fate planned it. The house that I moved into with my money from Atlantic was my dream house, till I realized where I got the dream from. It looked exactly like my best friend's house in 7th grade, the same house I used to steal from. When he was out of town, I used to break it with my older friend and look around and take anything of value that I saw. The most ironic part about it all is that the kid who lived there wasn't just a friend. He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet. Without him, I never would be on these steps. Now this house is just a stark reminder of the bad friend I've always been. Liar that I've always been. Cheater and deceiver still. Lucky motherfucker, but know how to play the victim still. They tell me I fell off and fans defend me. Nah, it's okay. I promise I'm not even supposed to be here in the first place.
Wow. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, that last verse a little grimy, but he recognizes that, you know, that was grimy, right? Hopefully, right, he's making up for what he did to Buddy, because, like, damn, like, that's messed up, man. But that's real life, though. That's real life. That is real life, and it's unfortunate, but like, in that situation, like, I would consider Token to be a snake in the grass. You feel me? Because, like, how are you going to do what you did, right? When I'm, you know, like he said, like, out of Token's own mouth, like, supportive friend, you know, encouraging him to put out his music on, you know, internet, all that stuff, and do that, like, bro, I would feel some type of way if I heard this song. And hopefully he sat bro down before this song came out. I was like, listen, like, I used to, maybe he already had a conversation with him, and, you know, maybe they good, because, like, I don't know, but, like, I'll be looking at that Token those sideways. Like, I don't know if I can trust you. I mean, I can probably trust you now because, like, you up and you don't need to do what you was doing, but, like, you feel me? Like, that's grimy. But, like, again, that's real life. You gotta be careful about who you have in your circle, man. Like, not everybody is going to be as good of a friend to you as you are to them, but, like, people can grow and change, right? And hopefully, from what it sounds like, right, Token has changed. He's realized what he did was wrong, and hopefully he's, like, making amends for that. Because, like, if he's not, then, like, yeah, And he listen. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. This whole song, from a lyrical standpoint, from a writing standpoint, insane technique. Um, he did a very good job of making me feel things, like from start to finish, from the first verse to the middle verse about the friends, the first verse about him, hanging around people that he wanted to aspire to be. Second verse about about friends like living a lifestyle that mooching off of him essentially, when it shouldn't be like that. And then the last verse about him being a bad friend. So like we kind of like went full circle here about like people um, being a good friend to him, right? Who he aspires to be, essentially like leeching off of them, essentially. But in not in a bad way, but in a good way. Then he had a friend or friends that was leeching off of him the same way he was doing with the guys in the first verse, and then in the last verse, him sort of just being a bad friend. So I wonder if that was his intent to show all sides of the coin in terms of like good friends versus bad friends, like because like he did a very good job of painting a picture of like all the scenarios all at one time. Yeah, man, this is a little bit more interesting than what I originally thought, man. But like again, when you got writing like this, man, and it makes you think. It makes you think about life. You think about the people around you, and I f with everything he did in this song. Even though I don't really care for some of the characteristics of some of the behavior that I listen to, that you know what I mean. But like again, as I said, that's life. He's grown. He's you know what I mean. Like he's most likely making amends to said friend, hopefully. But listen, my people, long reaction. I know I got a little rambly at the end of there, but thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.